Hey friends, and welcome back. Gwenting here. It's been forever. I'm gonna play some Skellige, not because it's a Mark Varg Monday, but because I've been having the most fun playing this on my own in my alone time. I couldn't muster the strength to get to pro last season. It just felt so tedious. And monotonous. Honestly, Melusine is like the one deck I'm actually still enjoying to play. I know some of you guys really hate it, and I get that. This is my pile. This is what we'll be rocking. I'll post a deck list with the videos. Just link below in the description. Artifact compression is not only good as like a offensive countermeasure to bloated point value units. Bency Blundervolt immediately comes to mind, but there's some other ones. Gourd is another one. But importantly, Melusine is going to get like a really high value and with a lot of self damage, and you can use artifact decompression to give her like 12 points of health back. So I find it to be one of the best cards in this deck. It would normally be one of the cards that'd be like, you could go one way or the other with this. The Giga Scorpion and Delirium are both pretty good. Just solid removal options. There are a lot of 6-point units that need to get removed these days, or units that get boosted up to 6. So I find them both to be really helpful. Delirium, honestly, probably could take or leave, but it's pretty good synergy with this deck. I really like Messengers of the Sea. Cultists, I honestly could take or leave. Like, you could probably drop these guys down to a couple of 4s, and then like maybe like a torrential rain again, and then do like a great sword. But I find often that I do run out of cultists in the season of ongoing perpetual removal that is the game of Gwent. You just need some cultist, a cultist next to Melusine to refresh her order ability, and they're helpful for that. Yeah, and then the other thing I really wanted to say, the nerf really didn't affect this deck at all. Like, I had made some tweaks since we last watched this deck, since I last posted it, rather. You'll notice, especially like the Torrential Rain, I have 2 little Havfruas now instead of just the 1. But Fukusio went from 5 points to 4 points, and newsflash, a little bit like Wild Boar of the Sea, you're not playing this card for its value. You're playing it for what it does. Oh my goodness. Fulmar, on the other hand, 6 points is girthy and nice, especially since he needs to sit on the board in order to get that order, and his order is pretty solid. So, let's jump into it. They said they fixed this, but they really didn't. It still prompts you for save and exit every time you leave the deck, even when you've made no changes. Tribe of the Grass is a total right with like Bear Witchers, by the way. A lot of those have girthy point values. Immortals is fun with that too. All right, overwhelming hunger. Wow, haven't seen that for a hot minute. Wow, this is the first time having. I play this deck a few times, a couple of times every night. It feels like, but I never draw a Nero. Okay, so biggest things you're looking for here, if you can get Covenant and you can get Melusine, that's best. And then you really just want to be able to pressure out the opponent and get the win in this round. We don't have a ton of cultists. We really have these 3, and I'd rather not use Fulmar quite yet. If I had Ermion, I'd put back Sigarifas, but I don't. Alright, no Covenant. It can be a little bit anxiety inducing. There's basically 2 ways to beat this deck just cleanly in 2 cards. One is a Heat Wave on Melusine, and the other is like a Xavier or a Squirrel on the Melusine. You can just try to force 2 long rounds by dropping out of this round really quickly. But I think, seeing as this is going to be like a swarm deck, I think we get to work right away. I like her much better on blue coin because you can use the lamp to get a unit to start getting her value up. And the Melusine Cultist just gives you a little bit extra range, so I'll probably start with him. It's like some gnarly mustache braids. I feel like that hasn't been said enough. Otherwise, I don't want my lack of videos to make you guys think that like I'm hating on Gwent right now, because I'm really not. I think it's in an okay place. It needs some love. I'm just in the middle of like work has been crazy for me. I always tell people if you're reading the news and it seems like crazy things are happening in Washington D.C., that my life is likely crazy. And it's just very much the case right now. This is gonna kill off this Noon Wraith, so I just want to get rid of her before they do the ritual sacrifice and proc all of the death wishes straight away. So there's that. But I'm also in my free time. I've been playing with my brothers, as I've told you guys, but I'm also building a new computer, which has been a riot. Also has been extremely time consuming and frustrating. It's hard to get parts right now, especially if you want like the newest 12th gen CPUs. Anyway, I'm gonna be starting a new YouTube channel called Gone Building. It's gonna be all about PC building and new stuff that I buy and just reviewing things that I use. I'll put that in the description as well once I get that going. Um, I also have another channel I'm doing with some MMO games that I've been playing with my brothers. New World as an example. I'll probably do a little bit of Destiny content a little bit later on as well. Just trying to like mix it up, do a couple of different things. Let's get that Drakkar down. No need to pull this right now, but I mean, I'm going to just in case he dies. It's just value. You can go ahead and proc this. They can't pass anymore, is even though he goes down by 1. This is armor, and she'll go up by 2, and it gets healed by 1. I do love how they've like improved the animations of that. It looks so dope now. Maybe a Glusty Warp is coming, so I'm gonna drop Priest here just to start chewing on these rats a little bit. And I do want this, so even though this is only 1 point of damage and she takes 2 points, remember he's boosting by 1 as well, so it nets out. And I just keep up the pressure here. Unfortunate. Really wanted that to proc on those rats. Alright, let's just get down Messenger of the Sea here. Then the duration here. Now we got some good synergy going. Alright, they're for sure taking 2 damage. He'll boost first. Oh, they're taking 4 damage, sorry. So they go to 37. I go up to 36. 37. 38, 39. But it doesn't go back to them. So I just need like a dead card play. I'm sure a Giga Scorpion decoction would be better in a different circumstance. But I think this is probably the best option. Yeah, tons of value. A little bit of an overshoot there, but I'm okay with that. We secure the long round. There is a chance of squirrel. Not a ton I can do about that. I mean, you can just go for the Sigadrifas right away, but you like while squirrel threatens the graveyard rob, heat wave threatens the instant murder, right? So it's like, you know. Also, this the base card, the base power by 2 is on deploy, so getting a Megascope does not helpful on Little Havfruas. Honestly, they're here mostly it's just like placeholders. They do give you some rain damage. You know, it's nominally helpful. But we'll secure the long round here. Yeah. I would do it twice if I was them. Oh, I guess they were at 8 cards. Ryogan might be a little bit of pushing it. Yeah, it is what it is. Melusine's really nice. I don't know that she's necessary though. Alright, here I'm looking for Megascopes and Covenant. Hermione is also an 8-point play, so you know, nominally. Do need some other ways of getting rain, so we'll keep the Have for a while. Alright, that works. Let's put her back. Kind of a tough choice here. I think Megascope onto another messenger might be the best choice. We'll have to see how we feel. Sigadrifas will grab us another messenger. The other thing you can do is use Facusia onto the messenger. Ryogan doesn't care if he's summoned or how that works. So, well, we see somebody on melee, so we'll just drop him here. Interesting choice. I'd like one more unit to get down before I drop Messenger, just so we have some guaranteed value going in there. An extra Megascope would be nice. Don't know that it's necessary. He has armor here though, so let's just get that working. There's no rain anyway, so there's no reason to like put him on the other side. This doesn't strike me as like a major control deck. We didn't really have much removed. I could be surprised, but we'll probably be okay. Without the Covenant of Steel. I'd rather get 4 total messengers here. Interesting early commitment. This is a good, it's a strong play, by the way. Just to force out the Ryogan. Interesting choice. Alright, well, Fukusia is looking mighty sad at this point. Let's get another Svalbard Priest going, I think. And we'll sacrifice Fukusia. Get a bunch of duration there, so. He's missing out on the boost, but we preserve his life. And we'll get a messenger down here. And we'll probably drop these. We're at the point where we basically get everything we want here. Gotta love Glusty. Alright, these are in the wrong positioning, which is a little bit of an unfortunate circumstance. Okay, he's going to clear us one space, but I don't think there's any way for us to get that. Just go for raw rain here. Well, let's see. I think we're actually fine with rain. Let's use this now so that we don't have to worry about these 2-point sirens coming on. We'll just drop a delirium back here. So, fortunately, it's just an enemy row. Bad luck. Alright, we cleared one spot. Fukusia is going to go away here imminently as well. It does go the same row, so hopefully we'll be okay. We just really need this other messenger down. Okay, there's a clock on this one, so we're fine with that. You could put rain on your own row. That would be convenient. We need Fulmar down. I don't know that we're gonna get this Megascope. I'll probably just toss it here. Gotta love She-Troll of Vergen. I think that she just will get discarded. Yeah, she won't play the deploy there, so just gotta get rid of her. Ah, no. This is a great play with Glusty, by the way. We could have just played Artifact Compression. I might just do that now, just to cap their max value. Sigadrifas gets me Melusine Cultist, though. It's not useful anyway, so we'll just play that. Not a big deal. I don't think Fulmar's going to get down in time. Just had that really unlucky drop from that rain, killing off that Noon Wraith right when we needed to use it. Boost to the Banshee. Interesting. Yeah, nothing else is going to go down, but we are getting so much point value onto these messengers, it doesn't matter. It's going to be a big Glusty, but it's not going to be big enough. Alright. I find it a little bit annoying that a card has to be placed on the board for you to get the deploy. There he is. It's actually the same point value, by the way. Yeah, that's a nice meme deck, but honestly, I wouldn't even call it a meme deck. It is like smart play to force your opponent to not be able to play things, but it's kind of kitschy. Wow. Just realized the desktop audio has been off this whole time. So you got to sit in stunned silence as I pined over my plays. You're welcome for that alliteration. All right, what do you got for me, Queen Meave with battle scars? I didn't even play for Salwine this year. I just couldn't do it. It just was too boring. Go put Rain back. Really throw down the pressure here, but Havfru is just a little slow. And she's not a cultist. Wish Melusine was like beast or cultist, you know what I mean? That would be nice. Maybe like a Rafford's Vengeance. We'll go for Ermion here. We have Sigurdrifa's and Giga Scorpion. I don't want him breaking later on, so we'll just grab Delirium and drop it on this Donimir.
Gods protect us.
Then we can Giga Scorpion to kill him off, or, you know, we have a variety of other options we can use.
Magic is all around. You need but reach out and grasp it.
Leticia, huh? Alright. We'll go for Melusine. I usually put on melee just by circumstance, so we'll go for her unranged here. Only have one cultist, so that's suboptimal.
How did I fare, Mistress Letitia? Well this time, yes?
Now, weirdly, end of your turn, down adjacent units. If any damage was a cultist, and that will be Svalbard Priest here, so it's a little strange, but works. He'll damage Ermion, and then she'll damage him. So it also gives me a little bit of life on Melusine here. Nope. That resolved in the incorrect order. Well, we'll have to post that to CDPR. These guys don't get patience, so I don't really understand. I guess you're just waiting on this Aretusa student? Strange. Alright, let's just drop her here. She'll get damaged, but we're getting 2 back, so she'll go 5. Then we can drop both the Mega Scopes and push them out of this first round, and then just drop a bunch of point value on them in second round. They're clearly building to something, I think, like Archgriffin. So we can just bully them out of this round and then drop a massive Melusine on them round 2. Should clinch it for us. Let's see what they got. Put them up. Mahakam Ale, huh? Move the mic a little closer to my mouth so you don't get weird feedback. Alright. This is where you really start to feel the burn. Can't just pass here. Mandrake, interesting. I guess just to get like really big alumni. Huh. In the duration. Remember the rain procs at the beginning of their turn, so Megascopes work really well with messengers here. What did I say? We had this right now. Oh, no need for it though. Let's just go ahead and drop. Giga Scorpion's a little awkward on Donamir, so let's save that. Do get Ryogon if we want him. Let's wait one more. Let's just drop another messenger here. I'm not gonna get the refresh on Melusine, but that's okay. Doesn't matter how much this is, it's not enough. It's at the end of the turn, so they can get it back again. Alright, so these all come back. So we want Fukusia on ranged here. And we're just going to drown them in point value. I'm actually going to go for just one more, just for good measure. And we'll grab Giga Scorpion as the extra. Won't worry about Sigurdrifos. We usually get enough rain with Bride of the Sea anyway, but just to make this easier on ourselves. I'll drop him on range. Boom, boom, boom. Just killing off all those units. Don't get me wrong, it's going to be a big griffin. But Leticia is now pretty sad. There's no, they're going to have to play like 2 cards here. So we'll just take the pass. I was really hoping Donamir would die, but then we could finish off Leticia with Giga Scorpion, but this is fine. A lot of times decks like this Northern Realms one will bring a Squirrel or Xavier because they're cheaper options than Heatwave. Especially seeing as it's got Donmir, Leticia, Tisea, and it's using Pincer with Arch Griffin. I think it's probably a safer way to go.
We have each other's backs. That's more than most.
Yeah, there's no reason for us to play here. This is going to be a 20-point play. And it's not even going to stick. Like, she has to pull this. She should have used this last turn. Not enough points for them to win the round. So now we could just pass here. But we have Sigurdrifas and we're up 2 cards. They can only do the Archgriffin once, so if we can get... Oh, we have access to it. So, yeah, we have access to it. Right there. Oh, this is pretty good. I'm happy with this. I just want Melusine out of the graveyard. We'll save Bride of the Sea just in case.
The goddess protect you from all evil.
Although we should have gone to ranged, because there's going to be more units in ranged. Just so when I use the leader ability, the spawned harpy is on the right side. 21 points should be enough, though. I don't know what you're renewing. Okay.
To die by your side, a pleasure, a privilege,
Easy.
an honor.
Easy thing to solve. Has to be both values, so you really need to have played the other ones first. I do want Melusine to go at some point, but it doesn't need to be quite... Well, they're only going to take 2 turns, so... She'll meet that value back. It gives me some flexibility with Bride. Go for Fulmar next.
No horse, I said. Wanted the exercise, I said.
It's a weird choice. This will refresh her ability. And now we get that Deafening Siren over here as well. Lets me hedge a little bit. I want them to know what I would have done to them. Wow! That was unfortunate for our opponent. Yeah, I think the summary of this video is Melusine's still great. Go use some Melusine. You get good boosts for all the challenges that you need to do, so you can work through your journey challenges really quickly. I haven't even unlocked premium. If I'm being perfectly honest, I want to see a better payoff for the premium, and the better payoff being rework freaking Regis's card. Give us a new Regis card. I don't like any manner of options would work here. I like Regis a lot, but I don't love all of these. I don't love all of his skins. Like, you gotta go pretty far down before you get like uncreepy Regis skins. Oh, here we go. Human white coat. Super creeps. Rave Walker Aura. Human skin mask. Yeah, I don't know about you guys. Let me know if you think differently, but just not feeling it. This is a cool skin to have him in his vampire form. Bat form, however you want to describe that, because he is a vampire at all times. Yeah, I don't know, and I don't need keys. I certainly don't need ore, and this isn't even a premium version of that card. If I'm gonna shell out the dough, give me the premium. And premium Varaxis is fine. Kind of lame though. It's just the one song. I wish it was lossless. Like, it's very clearly not the best quality ever. I've seen better. I'm like, why are they giving us the leader cards? I don't understand. Like, buy this and get cards from 3 expansions ago. That's the most generous interpretation of expansions. I mean, like, really, it's like 5 expansions ago because they split up this expansion into 3 separate parts, which for me really felt like 3 expansions. And on that note, have a nice day. Get out there, keep on gwenting. Bye for now.